Alright, I just got Benimaru from Worldlines. So yeah, let me just go roll some stats on him real quick, and I'll roll traits and then showcase him. I'm telling you, Escanor literally soloed the whole, like literally everything. It's like actually insane. They especially with the new familiar, or not the new familiar, with Chopper and the Memoria, which makes shields like basically just irrelevant to Escanor, which was his literal one weakness. Now I just place him down and I just like sit back and relax, bro. It's like it's low-key peak. It's like only stages I can't use them on are the what are the unbound stages, the Infinite Tsukuyomi. Then I just use my Monarch Ichigo with the Memoria. He literally just solos, and if he can't, then I just use Shanks. Since he's unknown, he can be placed. But yeah, I'll give him like a Scholar real quick. Alright, and then I'll level him up. Fuse. I have a bunch of Whitebeards, bro. Or no, his name is World Destroyer. From just trying to get shiny. Oh, and I don't think this one is, he's not even locked. Let me, hold on, I need to lock him real quick. Or is he locked? No, I don't even, bro, this new UI, like I don't lock any units. I'm just not used to it, like at all. Let me see all my important units, like all my monarchs. Actually, I do have like no, I don't have Dofi locked. Dofi's will keep mid. I got him and he's like, I haven't used him once. I don't think I have like any kills on him except for the ones that you need for the takedown, but like, I don't know. So let's hope I don't get shafted, because I went to pity on my last like 3 monarchs. Like this guy went to pity, this guy was basically pity, this guy was pity, and this guy was pity. So, and they were all like my last monarchs. This guy, he was my most recent one. He took me 1.3k. So yeah, hopefully I get lucky and I don't have to go to pity, because I don't want that. But yeah, I'll turn on all the animations and I'll just hope for the best. Oh, here, wait, actually, should I roll on his Memoria? What do I have? Solar. That's not worth, unless I get the DOT one, which might be pretty good, but I mean, this is already pretty good. I don't need to. Matter of fact, let me level up his Memoria right now. These say they don't give a lot of XP, but I'm pretty sure this will max him out. Or maybe not. Wait, what? Where is it? I'll try to keep some of the artist bless, or it doesn't even matter because I'm just gonna get more, but I'll keep like a couple, 5 maybe, 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, I'll get rid of a couple of these, or I'll just get more of these. It's fine. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, I'll save my Memoria rules for Rukia, or Memoria. But for now, I'll just, I'll just turn everything off. I'll keep Ethereal on, but let me just turn on Auto Clicker, and I'll speed this up real quick. Okay, I like instantly got Ethereal. Nice, but I'm not keeping it. I want Monarch. Oh, yo. 28 rolls. No, that's crazy. No, that's actually insane. That's actually insane, bro. I was literally talking about how I got shafted, and now I literally got one in 23. Oh wait, that's actually insane, bro. Oh my god. But all right. I mean, I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. I have enough for 3 more pities, which I'm probably gonna have to go to, bro. But okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym real quick, and I'll showcase him right after I come back. See ya. So it's kind of the next day. Went to the gym, came back. I looked to play with some friends and I studied a bit. So yeah, but Benimaru, right? This guy's name, company captain. I also, when I was rolling stats, I had a bunch of like stat cubes earlier, and I was just rolling stats, right? And I got a lot of godlies for rolling. I got 2 damage godlies. I got the 2 SPA godlies, and yeah, I got 2 damage and 2 SPA godlies from like 200 stats. And then right after, I got Monarch on Benimaru in like 20, which is kind of crazy. But I'll showcase him and show like synergies with him that are really good. I genuinely couldn't think of it. Like any synergies except for just Rengoku and Tengen, but you don't even need Rengoku. He's just here because, I don't know, I have Monarch on him and he's shiny, so I thought it'd be cool to bring him since he also buffs burn by a bit. But I'll showcase him real quick. He has a lot of range. Okay, so let me turn on the effects. This is his first attack. If he wants to do it, he kind of just throws a broom at them. Also very good placement damage. I'm using a chopper familiar on him. 20 damage, 20 range in rupture. And then this is his second attack. And then yeah, 200k. Becomes a cone now. A very big cone actually. This is attack animation. Kind of shoots brooms and then goes in and punches them. Okay, now he has sound effects. Last time I like looked at him, he didn't have sound effects. And then this is his last upgrade. He becomes a circle and a cone, kind of like Escanor's first attack. So his passives, I've showed them before, but I also show them again. Every attack makes a broom appear, which is this behind him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brooms. You can have it max at a time. And so they do 80% of his damage, which is actually like kind of insane. And they do Scorched, which Scorched is basically just a burn buffing status effect. He does burn for 50% of his damage over 8 seconds. And then enemy inflicted with burn, if he attacks one, inflict conflagration. And what conflagration does is stays applied to the enemy as long as it has burn on that enemy that he's applying conflagration on. And whenever it has a burn tick occur, it ticks 3 enemies, like up to 3 enemies, and a small AoE around that enemy. So I'll show that real quick. You could see, let me see if I have damage numbers on. Okay, yeah, so let me disable waves real quick, and then I'll like min-max his DPS after. Okay, these guys want to like die. Alright, so not units, enemies. I get an Escanor with this much health. Set his spawn here. Oh wait, can I not make him stand still? Hold on. Or maybe I have to. Yeah, there we go. So you can see he's taking burn tick, and this rupture is from his familiar. And if you didn't know, burn does stack in this game. So yeah, and that's low, and nullification is part of his memorial, which I'll show in a sec. So here you can see if I spawn another one, so where they're like a little too close. Let me do this. Set custom spawn, and then like here. The AoE is pretty small, but you can see like, look, now they have like 2 burn ticks, like double the burn on them, which is pretty cool. So yeah, let me just do that. And so Memoria, he basically just increases damage by 30% if he's attacking burn enemy, which is basically always going to be doing that since he does burn himself. And then if he attacks an enemy with conflagration, he slows them by 40% for 20 seconds, which is insane. At DPS and support. And then an enemy with conflagration, if they die, it fires a broom at that location. So, oh yeah, I didn't show how his brooms work, but okay, so this pass. At any time this unit damages the enemy with conflagration, inflicts nullify, which is the Lucy debuff, which just disables like all damage, like just, you can read it, like all specific enemy specific modifiers, like the one that reduces your damage with the more enemies you're hitting, like the AoE one. I forgot what it's called. I think it's resilient or something, I don't know. And then this one, whenever this unit launches a broom, buffs damage by 2% up to 50. So the way you launch your broom is, like the earlier passive said, you can either wait for an enemy to die in his range and then he'll launch one, or you can sell him, and I'll show you what that looks like here. So yeah, you can see whenever he attacks, he gets a broom. I don't know where his brooms are right now. Okay, maybe they're just bugged, but look, I'll sell him, and it did the broom damage, and he got 10% damage. Yeah, look, okay, now the brooms are coming. And so, yeah, look, I mean, okay, just look at his DPS. His EDPS is insane. 400k, 450k. It was just at like a million, bro. The brooms, look, with the brooms, it can go up to like a mil. Look, now he attacked 5 times. Sell him, does the brooms. A million EDPS, insane. Benimaru guy is actually crazy, and this isn't even him with like all like his fully buffed out thing. I'll show you him with his max out damage right now. Okay, I got his full buff. You can see he's at he hit 1.2 million EDPS. He like stays at around 1 mil like constantly, essentially like 600k. It's insane. He's crazy. This is just him with no buffs too. Like, it's insane. I don't know how many times I have to say it, but bro, look at this. And you can just like, if you want to like min-max his damage, like sell him his brooms 1.3k or 1.3 million EDPS, which is crazy. And when you sell him, obviously it just shoots his brooms. It doesn't sell him. Every attack he does an extra 80% damage essentially, so he can be constantly at a million EDPS. So if you like want to min-max this guy, just keep selling him whenever he attacks, and he'll do insane damage. Of course, it's only to how much? I think it's not one enemy. It's in a small AoE. But here now, I think Tengen, he does Scorched, right? I believe this unit debuffs. Yeah, attacks inflict Scorched. He does Scorched, and he buffs Benimaru by 30% damage. And obviously, since he's fire, he gets 1% more damage, which is, I mean, not anything crazy. And then here with Rengoku, he's low-key mid, but Purgatory Flames, which makes him receive 25% more burn damage every 5 seconds when he attacks. So here, this is Escanor, you can't see him because he's bugged out. But with all these debuffs, or with all these buffs on this guy, this is just, you could get more. Like, you could get an Ainz buff this guy. Well, actually, yeah, you could get an Ainz room just replace Rengoku and use someone else. You could obviously get like who else? You could get like a Weather Report, but I feel like the slow won't work with Benimaru since he's already a slower. He already slows. And then you could get the Smith. And then you could also get Griffith, which would I don't know how well Griffith would work with him. Where is my Monarch Griffith? Right here. I don't know how well Griffith would really work with him, and you know, but let's just see with these 3 units how much damage he's really gonna do. Look with his brooms, 1.6 million. That's insane. and he could, and if you just wait for him to attack, and then I can't even tell. Let me turn these guys' VFX off. Look, he attacked, just sell him brooms instantly, broom again. He's constantly at 1.4, 1.4. This is actually, he might be the new best DPS unit in the game. Like I'm not even like exaggerating. If you just keep selling his brooms, look, constant 1 mil. But these two units. Matter of fact, we don't even need Rengoku. Just him. We'll try just Tengen. And in Tengen or insane combo. Tengen's already a pretty good unit. He's a solid unit with his familiar. He has the crit and stuff. And then he obviously just buffs Benimaru. Look, 1.4 million with all 5 brooms. He's crazy, bro. You gotta get this guy now. I'm telling you, like he's the new best DPS in the game. You have to get him. Also, its AoE is pretty cool. I like how they make the cone. The circle's already pretty. I'd say it's medium sized, but the cone, the extra cone, kind of like Escanor's AoE, or like Yamamoto's AoE. And even if I want to use Benimaru for like with just no buffs, no support, no nothing, like him. Let's see. Let me spawn a different nice. Escanor's like geeking out. I'll just spawn like normal knife. Just like, oh, she has overshield. Yeah, let me not do that. Okay, like a Brook here. Even if you just use him for his like just like no buffs and you don't want to min max his brooms, he's still doing like 500,000 DPS, and he's a support. He slows. He's insane. And if you bring him in Rukia with her Memoria, she'll just follow up his attack, which, I mean, yeah, I guess. But this guy's insane. 500k DPS with no support, just him. This guy's actually crazy. Anyways, next thing I'll do is probably get Rukia. I won't be grinding for that, but I have a physics test to study for and go to the gym. So I have to do that first. Yeah, just get this guy. Also, I guess since I'm here, I want to get something better on Benimaru's Memoria. Either Contagious or Jack of All, maybe Divinity, but I'll see. I have a Solar. If anything, I'll just get it back. I don't know, but I haven't seen a really good. I haven't even seen a way to get these rerolls like actually like obtain them, except for I guess the shop. But I think about like 100 from the world lines just by getting this guy. Make sure to get him. You get rerolls from here anyway, so I mean might as well. But Deadeye's not. So I'll just roll and Marksman. Okay, well, it is what it is, I guess. I'll try and get something better on him later. So, yeah, thank you. Also, join the Bizarre Lineage Discord in the description. That early access, bro, please, if you guys want me to make videos on early access, I'll 100% do that. But you just gotta join the link, bro. The game's insane. I've made a video on it. You can go check it out. It'll be in the pop-up in the top right corner. Just join the link, bro. Come on, join the Discord. Do it for me.